What's going on, guys? So, guessing by the masking job, you can already tell what this video is going to be about. Just got off of work a little bit ago, another one of those days where I just wanted to do something besides sit around until the evening, wanted to make a video. So, I figured I'd do a quick video of doing the trim. I got the idea of the plastic tip on the trim from Melvin Rodriguez. He's a guy I follow on Instagram. He has a really clean EG sedan that he races, and he's got a bunch of little sweet DIY things. So I'm going to give this a shot. And hopefully don't get too much overspray on the window, but if it's plastic tip, rub it off. But whatever, already got this side masked off. Took me longer than I should have, but I'm gonna spray it and give it a few coats, see how it turns out. My ankle is still really fat, really bruised up too, but it's getting better. It's been 2 days now and it feels a little bit better. I got some crutches right now that I should be on, but I just don't like sitting still. Okay, got one coat down. It's kind of bubbly, but looks a little bit better down here. A few more coats, probably give it like 5 or 6, since it's just a little bit of room. I have plenty of plastic dip, so see how it looks. All right, coat number 2. That got really running right there. Oh well. Cool. Not too shabby. Coat number 3. I also want to give a reminder that this Sunday the 19th is when that cruise is happening, meeting up in Flagstaff at 8 a.m. at the Chevron and cruising down to Prescott through Jerome and Sedona, taking the back roads. It's going to be a good time. Going to be a sick video. So if you want to join and you're from the Phoenix area, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram or hit me up on here. Let me know that you want to come, and we can set up a place to meet down here and head up. Can't wait to be able to rip this thing out here in a few weeks and just clean it. And then this will be back in the hatch here in a couple of days. And then this AC stuff will be gone since it doesn't even work anyway. Gonna finish deleting my power steering and looping it in the rack. It's gonna be nice. I'm pretty excited for it. Tape off and maybe not. And the final outcome. Except for right there, tape got stuck, so I'm redoing right there. But most of it looks good. I'm also trying to use some of this glazing spot putty to fill in around the window trim a little bit because I have water that leaks into the back seat, and I think it comes from here because all the rubber piece, all the rubber stuff that's supposed to be in here isn't there anymore. So, trying my best to fill it. Never done this before, don't know if I'm doing it right, but giving it a shot. Learn from your mistakes, but I did it on the other side and covered it. And it didn't turn out half bad, so we'll see how it turns out on that side. But on this side, I peeled the tape back way before this stuff was cured, so it kind of flipped over a little bit. So, I don't know, I'll probably redo this when the car gets painted. As for the other side, though, I'll probably just wait till tomorrow to take the tape off. Alright, got 2 coats done on the passenger side, and it's looking pretty good. So I think I'm going to end that video for today off here and catch up with you guys again tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to let this side dry till tomorrow just because I did more body filler on this side, putty in the window thing. So I'm going to let that dry till tomorrow and then catch up with you guys then. And I got nothing else going on the rest of the day. I'm going to ice my ankle and heel. And tomorrow I'm going to go on a little drive and I'll film that to end off this video. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright, trim is all plasti dipped except for little spots like right there. It got kind of scuffed up already from driving. And go over to the passenger side. Looks a lot nicer. This whole piece was all chrome just because it all peeled back. So it makes the rest of the paint stand out a lot more. And then right now, just had my brother finish up these top pieces, restoring it. He's doing the hatch right now. It's going to look really clean. But then also, my G2IC sticker came in. So now I got to find a spot to put that because I'm running out of sticker room, as ricey as that sounds. But you know, I didn't just buy these stickers. I bought parts and the stickers came with them. So I really don't have nothing going on today. It's been like 2 days since I last updated you guys. My ankle is still hurting and don't have much going on except for dogs choking. But actually got a warranty out my axle because when I told you guys I was changing my oil the other day in that other video, I noticed there was grease everywhere, so I just called O'Reilly's, got a warranty on it still. So I'm going to change that out and probably finish off the video with that so I at least have something to post for the day. So I'm going to start taking that apart. Alright, try this again. Before I was rudely interrupted, I was just sticking the sticker right there. It was only $4, so G2IC, if any of you admins are watching this, I might have to take it off later, but thank you anyway.
That better make it in one of your videos.
What is that?
It's a mosquito hawk.
Figure with what, 2 windows full of stickers, stock B20, definitely looking at like $285 to the front wheels. Oh, sticker bomb gas cap cover, totally forgot, $315. Car's up, on stands, then popping the tire off, and then hopefully have this axle out in like 20 minutes. I think my record time for changing the axle on this car is probably like 30 minutes, I think, maybe? I don't know, that was on the other side though. Alright, so the first thing that you're supposed to do is not take your tire off. You gotta bust this nut loose, and I forget literally every single time I've done this. This is probably the 5th axle I've changed on this car, and I forget this every single time. So I'm gonna put this back on and then pop this nut off, and then once you get that nut off, with this nut off, then you basically just take your freaking fork out, or whatever you want to call that, and then pop the tie rod out so that way you can turn this whole piece, and then pop the axle out from the tranny. And then slides right out, really. Hopefully yours comes out as easy as mine did. But like I said, I've done this a couple times before, so I know not to over torque the crap out of it. Alright, next is going to be the lower control arm bolt to the strut fork, whatever you want to call it. It's 17 mil on both sides. Alright, it's hard for you guys to see because of shadowing, but cotter pin and take this castle nut off of the tie rod and pop it out. Since my tie rod is brand new, I'd like to keep it that way, so normally I would use the pickle fork, and I use this as a last ditch effort, but a lot of the time this does damage the ball joint, rips the boot, so I'm going to try and hammer it out. 2 smacks, got lucky. The fork out, you got to take the lower ball joint out, and just makes it easier. You might be able to get lucky and push the axle through just by turning the whole thing, but doubtful unless your axle's totally destroyed, and then getting the new one in is going to suck. So just take the lower ball joint out. Oh my gosh, it's heavier than I remember. Just try and pop it out, just like that. Ooh. Dang. don't get knocked in the face by your tie rod. That's... Alright, so there's the axle actually out of it. This is the end that goes into the transmission, and there's a little tiny clip right there is what holds it in. So you kind of gotta, I don't know, maybe I got lucky and I got the pry bar right on the clip, so it came out easier. But just give it a good smack. No more axle. I gotta clean that mess up now that's in there. And I also freaking gotta re-tap my thread right here because I smacked it with the hammer on accident. So I got like 3 damaged threads, and that's a brand new ball joint. So definitely gotta fix that. Gonna try that. Got the warranted axle coming in at like 1, so I gotta hang it out for a few hours and then put it back together. Alright, so while my axle's waiting to get here, I checked the mail. Got my shifter extender here, so that'll help me throw that on really quick and just make it more comfortable to shift. See how long this $7 aluminum eBay special lasts me until I can afford to get my K-Tune Pro Series circuit shifter, I think it is. But yeah, put this on and see how it feels. Alright, there we go. Hope that install helped you guys. Very difficult, very time consuming, I know, but useful, definitely. So, probably got like another hour until my freaking, my axle gets here. I think it's, I don't have a lot, it's 12-ish something, 12:30, so hopefully another 30 minutes to an hour. My axle will be here, take a few minutes, put that back in, and then might wrap up this video because it's already kind of long now, I think, with all this footage. So I'm going to go to James's work after all of this and then film some stuff of helping him put his motor and stuff back into his car. So I'm probably just gonna save that for tomorrow. So I have a video for tomorrow. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys once my axle comes in. Once they call me. Alright, I just got called and told that my axle showed up, so I'm gonna go pick that up quick, and then I'm gonna turn this this old axle into a new axle. Alright, so reinstallation is way easier than removal, so just put this end of the axle back into the transmission, wiggle its way through here, and then just basically hook up the tie rod, the lower ball joint, and then bolt your fork back on, and then make sure it's all torqued down. Put the end nut on, make sure your axle comes with a new one, and if it doesn't, buy one. They're like $7, because once you start punching them in, because you're supposed to hammer them like that to fit the cutout on the axle, I wouldn't recommend reusing them. So make sure you got the new one, and pretty easy. Alright, well, you guys probably can't see it too well because of the lighting, but the boot's torn on this axle. I just finished putting it in and was double checking everything, and I noticed that the boot was torn, so I'm gonna have to take this thing to get freaking warranted out again, but I don't have time to do it today because I gotta be somewhere. So I gotta get this put in here, and then I'm gonna have to go to a different store because this one I had to order this one today, but there's a store like 20 minutes away that had one. So I'm gonna have to do this again. So that's pretty crappy, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.